break down this infrastructure of control. This is exactly what they gave me. All right. So when you talk about, so screenshot that and then let's look at it. So when you talk about racial divide, again, this is about bloodlines and the fact that they made, God, this white man, right, creates a sense of hierarchy between the races as well as people wanting to assimilate, okay? And this creates the racial divide, the confusion, and then them trying to keep separate bloodlines, okay? So then when you look at religion, this has been a concubine to the evils of law, a concubine to the evils of racism. Why? Because this is something that keeps them in control, because it also supports the divide and breeds inaction. Because even if you want to fight for something that is right, you're more likely not to take action because you still don't want to do something that goes against God. Okay. Now let's look at marriage, because in marriage, right, it is something that endows the feminine to a lesser degree. This is something, again, about controlling the feminine, disrupting the rightful order of matriarchy. This is a matriarchy, not a patriarchy. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a woman, right? It's not that, but it disrupts the natural order, okay? Now let's look at money. When you look at money, what we call currency. Currency means a natural state of flow across the globe. When we think of the divine, we describe the divine as omnipresent, a blade of grass, the air on my face. In order to manipulate that, we have the ever presence, literally the word they used, of money. And it's something that you keep trying to find favor with money, keep trying to gain money, but abundance is found in many different ways, not just money. That is man-made. Let's break it down even further. When we talk about language, it's the etymology of words. Language creates the reinforcement and embodiment of this infrastructure of control. Because when we utilize words like good morning, for example, mourning, grievance, death, all the things, it's like good grievance, good morning, right? In the English language. But when you look at, say, Latin, buenos dias, it's good day. The etymology is completely different. Okay, so all these things work to keep this infrastructure of control in place. And specifically, one of the quotes I got as I was channeling this message was that, oracles tell of a future of peace, but peace can only be achieved in parallel to war, right? So it's the intent behind what you are fighting for. Now is the time to fight for humanity.